Let me ask you about the 2023 MLB season. I mean, you're a free agent. Are you looking for work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
No, I had eye surgery like a month ago. I wasn't able to play the last month of the season, but I'm ready. I gotta start training on off, so I can start training when I go back to Dominican.
I was in lovely San Diego during the winter meetings, and we have a team. Robert Murray from Fansided tweeting out free agent slugger Nelson Cruz and the Padres. They're in agreement on a one-year, $1 million contract pending a physical. According to sources familiar with the deal, Cruz wants to win a World Series ring and was willing to take less money. Why not? Because he's already got a ton of it. Because he's played so long. He's 42. But back inside Studio 3 with Mike and Carlos, I am Fran. But and the other part of that interview that was kind of cool. He's a GM for Team Puerto Rico for the Dominican Republic for World Baseball Classic. So it'll be interesting to see if he's pencils himself in the lineup as well.
Well, he can now, right?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. But I think AJ Preller, this is a good move. Now, obviously, not only for the production that a guy like Cruz can provide, but also, I mean, the clubhouse presence with all those young guys in that clubhouse.
I think that's the bigger attribute right now for Nelson Cruz. And by the way, if he takes any less money, he's playing for the league minimum. I mean, so he really wants to win a ring. But when I look at this, I've given up, saying he's washed up. Because at 39, he put up big numbers. At 40, he put up big numbers. So why not at 43? Between him and Rich Hill, they're defying the odds. But I look at someone like Fernando Tatis Jr. Now you got a guy who's been in the league forever, who understands ups and downs of having good years, of having teams that don't believe in him. And I think this could be a tremendously positive influence and kind of be able to put this super talent in Tatis Jr. together to kind of just be on board. You felt a little bit of the dissension, especially after the suspension, where you really don't hear other players talk out.
Right.
And guys were voicing their frustration, deservedly so, because that team, we talk about Correa, on the Twins. How much better are the Twins with Correa as opposed to without him? What are the Padres with a healthy playing every day Fernando Tatis Jr.? So they need him. They need him. The Padres are all in. They're dropping dollars and getting big guys. So
over the luxury tax.
Yeah. So this is necessary, and I think Nelson Cruz can have a great effect on the young man, and hopefully put the Padres where they kind of had that vision of where they could be and compete with the Dodgers and everyone else in the big leagues.
This is a seriously great sign for the San Francisco Giants, or the Padres. Let me tell you, I just talked to him. Last night, he was hitting in the cage. So yes, he's a leader, Mike, but he's also looking to drop some placatas on people. So still able to get it done. So between the lines, I think he's going to be a huge contributor. But yes, the leadership. That's just, it's going to be huge for this young Padres squad. When you look at precisely Fernando Tatis Jr., I think Tatis is looking up towards a very challenging season coming up. And having someone like Nelson Cruz there is going to just be incredibly important to him. To be able to lean on a guy like Nelson Cruz is going to be huge. Bring out the best in him.
Yeah, 459 career home runs for Nelson Cruz. So seeing if he can track down 500. The other thing I think is going to be huge for Nelson Cruz being there in San Diego, take some of the pressure off Manny in terms of the leadership role. Because I love the maturation that we've seen with Manny Machado, and obviously one of the best players in the league. But Manny really has ascended as the true leader of that Padres franchise. And so this will help ease some of the burden off Manny as well, so he can concentrate, still being a leader, but then just do what Manny does best as well.
You bring up a great point. I mean, it's difficult, for Manny, perhaps to just steer the ship alone. Now
especially when you have another superstar who gets suspended for 80 games.
When you have so many great players in one spot, I mean, Soto's there as well. It's difficult. You got different you get different egos. Everybody's proud. They know that that you're a great ball player yourself. But the thing that he has done so well, Mike, in this last few months, trying to be the leader of Team Dominican Republic. I mean, it's been a lot of tough work, but dealing with so much talent, so many different personalities, this guy literally is leading right now as a GM, and now he's going to come back and swing the bat again. I asked him, like, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to pencil yourself into that lineup? He's like, well, what are you going to do? You're going to be sitting in the front office and like Superman, like uniform underneath it and
rip the coat off and come in for an AV.
But he's ready, man. He was last night just swinging the bat in the cage in Jarabacoa, Dominican Republic, getting it done.
All right, so Nelson Cruz just already lengthens an incredibly long Padres lineup. Unbelievable. Good stuff for the Padres and